Right now, I'd like to introduce you to a new segment on the show. It's a segment where I get a chance to tell you how I really feel about a specific topic. It's a little less comedy and a little more me getting some stuff off my chest, but I promise, by the time the segment is over, it will be finished. This is Shernoff's Soapbox. Earlier in the episode, we touched base on the WWE's New Era, and I really wanted to dive a little bit deeper into that because, to me, to say the New Era has been a disappointment would be like saying the Philly crowd was indifferent with Roman Reigns winning the Royal Rumble. This New Era is like New Coke. It's awful, and hopefully will not be around very long. The WWE has not changed anything since the New Era started, and I know some people are going to go, but what about the new talent? Yeah, what about them? They've either been misused or not used at all. Yes, there have been some decent in-ring showings, but the WWE can't even decide which brand they should be on. If that doesn't scream to you how little thought went into these call-ups, I don't know what does. Also, there's nothing new about calling up NXT talent. They were probably slated to come up after the Royal Rumble anyway. At most, they were going to come up after WrestleMania. So all they did was just bump the regular stuff up a couple of weeks or a couple of months. The whole thing's insulting. The WWE believes they can throw a bunch of new faces at its audience and then run the same matches and same uninspired storylines, and everyone is going to see it as something new. You know what I see it as? A threat that they're going to do the same thing to EC3 that they did to Bobby Roode. And don't even get me started on the desperation that was the Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn promos, claiming they're returning soon when they don't even know when they'll be back. Now, I've heard a lot of people talk about how the WWE can never go out of business. The WWE is this gigantic conglomerate, this powerhouse nobody can compete with. But now with a company like AEW starting up and with the money they have behind them, AEW could be a real threat to the WWE. Now, there's always going to be diehard WWE fans. There are always going to be those people who choose that company as their wrestling promotion. But unless they're going to start running all of their shows overseas, they really need to change something because competition is not just about ratings. In a lot of ways, to take a word from Vince McMahon, the ratings war is passé. Let's talk about the live TV events for a second. All you need is for AEW to be running a show within a couple of weeks around the same area that Raw or SmackDown are running. There's a real chance that any fan who watches both products might choose to spend their money on AEW as opposed to the WWE. AEW is new and fresh, and the WWE is nearing the complete opposite of must-see. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to trash the WWE. I love the WWE. I love the history of that company. I am a WWE guy through and through, but I can only watch the same recycled garbage for so many weeks and months and years. The talent is there. The money for the proper presentation is there. The know-how is there. So what's missing? Why can't the WWE figure out how to do something new? And forget even for a second the idea of doing something better. Just do something new. You call it the New Era, but what makes it a new era? Because you've gone back to pushing people that you were pushing 2 years ago? All that means is you stop making your most recent mistakes. You're not doing anything new. Look, I want the WWE to succeed, just as I want All Elite Wrestling to succeed, just as I want Ring of Honor and Impact to succeed. The more options, the more alternatives for fans and for talent, the healthier and stronger this business that we love so much will be. WWE, I'm asking you this. Don't just slap a label on it. Don't just call it a new era. Do something different. Make a real change. Remind the wrestling world why for almost 70 years you have been the revolutionary force in sports entertainment. Otherwise, instead of then, now, forever, the WWE's lasting slogan might just be then. We'll be right back. Don't forget to check out So Says Shernoff on Fight TV.